Okay, today I read Facebook post on a group. Of course, the group is about depression, and the person I think she means well, but she or he maybe say that when someone body hurt you, you should not focus on okay, she meant that when you feel hurt about something, just seeing that where is the hurt coming from, and I do agree with that. The second thing is when somebody doing something that hurts you, you should see that what the deal is. Like what the deal with the person that hurted you is, they try to do it, they meant to do it, or whatever. So what is the point that I don't agree? The point I don't agree is, first of all, somebody hurt you. Of course, the first reaction if somebody hurt you is you attack back and you run away. It's fight or flight reaction. Of course it is. But the true way to deal with the hurt feeling, the offense feeling, when somebody actually do something that you don't like, just look back. First of all, why do you feel the way that you feel? Most people don't trying to or meant to hurt you. Most people don't. Even the people that seem to really cruel or seem to really obnoxious, they never try to hurt other feeling. They just thought they was trying to be honest. Just thought that they were trying to help you. So instead of first jump to the conclusion that everybody have an issue with me, they have an issue with me, they hated me, they have problem with me, maybe just sit back then, yeah, actually not to see that where you hurt, but why do you feel the hurt? Somebody did something to you, where is the part that you feel hurted, where the part that anger you? Is that you feel disrespect? Is that you feel not love? Or you feel not care? Or you feel not having attention? Or you feel not prioritized? So what the deal is? Most people, when come to relationship, they usually, like people say, that have the wrong foot to each other. And like when the wife says something and the husband took it is the wrong way, and the husband says something and the wife took it the wrong way. So we keep constantly doing this because we keep playing the part in our head that he doing this because he hated me. He doing this because he's no respect for me. He doing this because he don't love me. He doesn't love me. He doing this because I have no word to him. Instead, looking back, why you feel the hurt? And if the person is really close to you, maybe express this to them. Well, you doing this make me feel really hurted. I feel like I'm not respected. And if not, just seeing that as what it is. So the first step of when you feel offended, just sit back, calm down, of course, sit back and see why you feel offended, why you feel hurted, why do you feel vulnerable, why you feel unease. what is the belief that you attack to the feeling? Other belief you attack with the situation. Wow, he doing this because he hated me, because he has no respect for me. And the belief is, it's not about he's hated you. To be honest, if a stranger you never contact before hated you, you just shrug the shoulder and say, well, whatever, I don't know you. But if someone that you know, and even worse, someone that you care and love, of course you feel fucking angry. But the true deal is, you feel hurted, it's not because you feel that the person not care for you, not love you. You feel hurted because you think that this is your worth. This is the definition of yourself. Of course you get angry because that person make you doubt about your worth, your lovability, your enoughness. Of course you feel the way that you feel. But if you're looking back to this core belief of yourself, you see that, well, the thing that happened doesn't prove anything about my worth, doesn't prove anything about my enoughness, doesn't prove anything about my value or my lovability. You will see that it's actually not that offended that the person do the thing. So the second step is judge the situation, of course. Now, when you separate our feeling, the unrational feeling, and I'm not saying it's bad, but when we are not rational, we see things as the way what we wanted to see. And when we separate it, we see it as what it is. We see that actually your husband or your wife doesn't mean to hurt you. They never do. They just don't know you well, or you don't communicate well enough. So maybe change the way that you talk. Just speak frankly about the situation, that the way that you do that maybe feel not love, feel not care. Maybe next time you do this or do this, and I would feel better, and I would love you to do that. And you will see that some people are just an ass. Some people are just awful, and the person who is awful is nothing to do with you. When you see their true color, their true problem, you see that that person rude to me because he or she have a bitter life, because they have angry on their life. There's nothing to offend about it. If it's not you, other people suffer from it. So they put their anger or their frustration or even the depression everywhere in club you. So there's nothing to feel bad about it. Feel bad for them, but not feel bad about you or feel bad with the situation. Of course, the situation may be not nice, but yeah. So in conclusion, there's 2 steps of healing, not healing, but to evaluate about offended or hurting feeling when something happened. First, sit back, relax, and start to wonder, why does this thing make me feel unease? Why does this thing make me feel not good? Why did the thing make me feel hurted? And you see the belief, because that thing happened, make me believe. Now start with the thing. It's not about what they're trying to do to you or what the situation is doing to you. Seeing the talk behind the scene. This situation happened because happen make me believe that I am, or make me think that I am. You're angry, or you frustrated, or you hurted because the tag come along with the situation. You see, when somebody abandoned you, of course you hurt, but the reason you hurt because you feel abandoned, because you see yourself and you believe that you are not worth loving, that you're not worth caring, that you think that you're not worthy enough. Maybe you're not beautiful enough, maybe you're not rich enough, maybe you're not interesting enough, but that is the belief. So if you break the belief, you will see the true color of the situation. Yeah, the situation might be bad, you can change that, but you can change the tag. The situation happened, but this had nothing to do with the tag becoming. I'm just still writing my tag as I am beautiful, I am enough, I am valuable, I am worthy. The second thing to do with. So the first thing, in conclusion, the first thing to do is seeing the tag that you going to do with the situation. You're tagging yourself in the situation. What is the belief that, or what is the thought that you're seeing in the situation make you feel the way that you feel? So the second thing is value the situation. Value the person who make it. Why? Of course, you understand why do you feel the way that you feel. But reassess again about the person. The person do it on purpose. That person cruel, or that person is just clueless. That person is just pathetic and have no life. You have the answer. I think you have the answer already. And when the answer come up, you know that no matter the answer is, it's nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with you at all. If somebody make you feel not good because they don't understand you, well, make them understand you. Talk to them, communicate better. If somebody make you feel bad because they just horrible person, well, they horrible because they have a miserable life. So there's nothing to feel bad about yourself. So yeah, it's never outside of you. Sometimes maybe a little bit outside of you when sometimes, but most of the time, you feel the hurt, you feel the anger, you feel the pain, you feel offended. It's never come from others, it's from yourself. So sit back and see what the true belief that you tag in yourself in the situation. And at first, of course, it's tricky because you got to take yourself out of your emotional mind. But eventually, when you master all this, you don't need to master, you just get used to this. You will see that everything has a beauty of it. You'll see that the world is not filled with ugly, or you feel ugly or horrible person or horrible life or horrible situation. You see life as it is. It have good and bad, black and white, all the colors. It have good and bad. It have love and light and pain and fears. And you see people for who they are, and you see yourself as human being as everyone else. You will see the people for who they are. You see the world for the world truly ours. This is still beautiful and so worth living. You see people for who they are, who is just full of fears, full of hurt. And the world is truly about that. Not sinner, not sin, but just love and fears and pain. But love, yes, actually love can conquer all. But the first love you need to give is not for others. The first love you need to receive is not from others. It's now to give yourself just self-love. It's now to feel the self-love. It's now to take the self-love. It's not ever too late to start the journey. Every time, every second is the right time to love you. The healing journey is never trying to control out there or to judge people. You don't have to judge anyone. You just see yourself at first. See that thing happen, good or bad, you're still the same person as you was born. You're still lovable and amazing and phenomenal. You're still lovable and enough and worthy. You're still being so supported by the whole world. As you see your truth, the whole world should open a new door for you. The new door should have you see the light. It should have you see the situation that used to hurt you, that used to hurt you, that used to bother you, that used to harm you. It's just a dilemma. It's just an illusion. Because an illusion that in the past have made you feel the way that you feel, the way that you used to feel. But once you break the only illusion, you see the truth about yourself, you see the truth about the world, you see the beautiful side and the true side about other people. You have so much love for yourself and so much love to give. And you will see that nobody actually tried to hurt you, or you never try to hurt anybody. You just accept for them who they truly are, which is a flawed person, maybe a very unlucky person, maybe a very unloved person. But the situation happened cannot change the truth about you, cannot change the beautiful you that's born from the very beginning day, from the first cry in your life to a very last laugh. So I know it's get long again, but I think you need to hear this. The pain or the fears or anything about around us is never because of you. It's never because they're trying to do something to you. It's just the thing that you feel. Even the thing that you feel is not the definition of who you are. So yes, welcome to the healing journey. And trust me, when you sit back enough with yourself, when you sit back enough with the pain, you will see the answer. But you got to sit back with yourself, not with other, not with the thought that you just other. The person do that to me because he's hated me, because he's had problem. Of course, maybe they do, but you got to see yourself first, to see where is the plot hole, to see where is the pain coming from. So that is about it, and hope you have a lovely and amazing healing journey ahead. Because if you come into this part, I think it's the right time, it's the right part. And every part of you take is just lovely.